Welcome students, hope you all are fine. This is going to be your chemistry class. It's chapter number 11, organic chemistry. Today in this class we will talk about topic 11.5 and particularly we will discuss about 11.5.1. So let's get started. Here are the objectives of your class. You will be able to learn about the definition of functional group and the general formulas of certain functional groups. In this class, we will talk about the certain functional groups. For example, alcoholic group, ether linkages or ether group and aldehydic group. So, before starting, I want to tell you that in organic compound there is double and triple bond present. It means that double and triple bond are present in some organic compounds, not in all but in few organic compounds. And by the presence of double and triple bond, the characteristic properties of organic compound completely changed. And in other words, we can say that double and triple bond determines the characteristic property of that organic compound. Apart from that double or triple bond, the rest of the compound, part of the molecule or part of the compound, tells us about the physical properties. For example, melting point, boiling point, and the density of organic compounds. As an example, I want to tell you about the very common groups. They are alcoholic group and they are represented as OH, and another group is carboxylic group and it is represented as COOH. In carboxylic group there is one carbon, one hydrogen and two oxygen. So this is all about the functional group. Let us revise. Functional group are those part of the organic compound in which double or triple covalent bond is present, and because of the presence of those double or triple bond, the characteristics property of an organic compound completely changed and it shows its own characteristic properties. And the remaining part, rest of the double or triple bond part, the other part of the molecule, tell us about the physical properties. For example, melting point, boiling point and the density of the compound. As an example, we have discussed about the alcoholic group and carboxylic group. So let us have its subtopic, that is functional groups containing carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. In this topic, we will talk about those organic compounds which contain carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atoms. And in this category, it includes alcohols, it means alcoholic group, ether, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acid and esters. In this class, we will specifically talk about alcohol, ether and the aldehyde group. So the first one we have alcoholic group. Its functional group is OH. It is represented as OH. And as a whole, it is represented as ROH. Here the R is alkyl group, any alkyl group. In the previous classes, you have learned about the alkyl group. In example, we have methyl alcohol. Here alkyl group is CH3. Okay. Here the alkyl group is CH3 and the OH is the functional group. So it becomes methyl alcohol. And the second one we have ethyl alcohol. Here the ethyl is the alkyl group CH3CH2 and the OH is the alcoholic group. When they combine together they form ethyl alcohol. The next one we have ether linkage. In ether linkage, the representation is as C single bond oxygen and the single bond and then oxygen. In simple, we pronounce it as COC or C single bond or single bond C. Generally, it is represented as RO R dash or R. Simple in place of R dash, it could be R or R dash. What is R mean? Here the R means alkyl group and the R dash means the alkyl group which is present before is different is different in the second alkyl group. As I have written it as R or R dash, means it could be same or it could be different. We will see that how it will be same and how it will be different in example. In example, we have ethyl alcohol. In ethyl alcohol, both the ethyl are, I mean here the both alkyl groups are ethyl. Okay, and in the next example we have dimethyl ether. In dimethyl ether, the both alkyl groups are of methyl, means CH3. So we can write it as di means two groups are, both groups are same, so it is as dimethyl ether. And in the third one we have both the ethyl, both alkyl groups are of ethyl, C2H5, so its name is diethyl ether. In the first example which I have told you, ethyl alcohol, it's diethyl alcohol, not just ethyl alcohol. It's my mistake. And the fourth example we have CH3OC2H5. In this example, the first molecule is of methyl and the second alkyl group is of ethyl, C2H5. That is why first the ethyl group name is written and then the methyl group name is written and then ether. So its full name become ethyl methyl ether. In any case, when ethyl and methyl comes in the same ether group or ether linkage, then it is a rule that we must write ethyl first and then methyl. So ethyl methyl ether. We cannot write it as methyl ethyl ether. The third one we have is of aldehydic group. The aldehydic group general formula is represented as C double bond OH and the one carbon valency is left for the alkyl group. So here its general formula is also written as RCHO and here the R means alkyl group, or it may be alkyl group or it may be hydrogen atom. As an example, we have formaldehyde. Whenever, students, keep this in your mind that whenever the alkyl group is replaced with hydrogen atom in aldehydic group, it becomes form aldehyde. And whenever the alkyl group is replaced with the with any alkyl group like methyl, ethyl, anyone, then it becomes acetaldehyde. In simple words, when aldehydic group contains both of alkyl group, no, not both of alkyl group, any one of alkyl group and one hydrogen atom, right? And when there is when there is both hydrogen atom, then it's formaldehyde. When there is one alkyl group and one hydrogen atom, it's acetaldehyde. So this was all about for today. Thank you so much.